Hello learners, I am Teacher Glenny. In this video, we're going to work with spreadsheet software, charts, and data tools. So now, let's start first by creating charts in spreadsheets. Ang atong learning objectives kay una, mahimbawaan ninyo ang steps kung saan paggamit sa charts in presenting spreadsheet data. Ug ang ikaduha, maka-create mo or makahimo og simple chart to represent spreadsheet information.
Before we start class, let's get to know kung unsa ang chart. So, ang chart class is a tool na nag-changes siya og numbers into pictures. So, pwede ta mo gamit og columns, lines, bars, and pie para maka-show ta og data. So, ang charts is maka-make siya og information easy to see, understand, and compare.
So now, let's proceed to the steps in creating a charts in spreadsheet. So first, we have a list of numbers of students and their favorite fruits like apple, banana, and orange. So to make a chart, highlight the data, click and drag to select the whole, including the titles. So on the top of the menu, click Insert and choose a chart type and click the More Scattered Charts. And then, in the chart group, pick a column chart. And nasa siya dire line chart, pie chart, or bar chart. So, ang ato pilion dire kay ang column chart. So, click the column chart and then click the OK. So, the chart will now display in your worksheet. To sum it up, chart help us see information clearly and compare data quickly. So now, let's proceed to applying data validation in spreadsheet. So ang atong learning objectives kay una, makahibaw mo sa steps kung saan paggamit sa data validation in presenting spreadsheet. Ug ang ikaduha, maka-apply mo og data validation rules to prevent wrong entries.
Before we start class, let's get to know kung unsa ang data validation. So, ang data validation class is makahelp siya to make sure the answers typed in a cell are correct and allowed. So, if the rule is numbers only, so dili ka pwede mo type og letters. And if the rule is choose from this list, you can only pick from the choices given. So, for example, imagine na kay table of students and their favorite subject. So, gamit ang data validation, you can make a drop-down list of subject like English, Science, and Filipino. So this way, kamo mga students makapick ra mo from those subjects.
So now, let's proceed to the steps in applying data validation in spreadsheets. The first is hold and drag down to highlight the B2 to B4 in the favorite subject column. And next is go to the top menu, click the Data tab. After that, in the Data Tools group, click the Data Validation, and in the dialog box, under Allow, choose List. And then in the source box, type the subject, which is the Math, English, and Science. And then click OK. And now, each cell has a small arrow, and when we click it, we can choose from the list instead of typing. So now siya di ay Math, English, and Science. To sum it up, data validation makes sure students only choose from the allowed subjects, keeping data correct and organized. So now, let's move on to filtering data in spreadsheet. So ang atong learning objectives, kaya ang una is mahimbawaan ninyo ang steps kung saan pagbutang or paggamit sa filter in spreadsheet data. Ug ang ikaduha, ay maka-apply mo o filter to display only selected data.
Before we start class, let's get to know kung unsa ang filtering. So, ang filtering di ay class is naka-show di siya og data nga mo lang ganahan nakita based on a certain condition while the other subject is naka-hide. So for example, naa kay table with students' names under favorite subject. So we can filter it to show only the students nga ganahan lang og English or Science Peron or Filipino. So ang other subject ana class is naka-hide but not deleted. So this make it easier to find the information we need quickly.
So now, let's proceed to the steps in filtering data in spreadsheets. So first is go to the Data tab. Next, in the Sort and Filter group, click Filter. The small drop-down arrows will appear at the top of the table. So click the drop-down arrow on the favorite subject. Then uncheck all the subjects. Then check only English and click OK. So now, we only see the students who picked English as their favorite subject. To sum it up, filtering is useful when we only want to focus on specific information. That would be all, and we will continue the grouping and sorting in the next video.